What is up, guys? Destin Trainer here, back with another video for you guys today. And before I get into today's video and in today's topic, I'd like to give a real serious shout out to one of my um YouTubers that I'm subscribed to, and really explain how much respect I have for him. He had just reached 5,000 plus, and he has just given me so much advice, so much really good advice for me going forward with this channel and his personal journey of where he has reached to. He really deserves a lot more subscribers for what he does, so I just really respect him so much. I just want to give him. So thank you, Wheel to Wheel Productions, for your content. You're great. Keep going. Never stop. Do what you want to do. So yeah, that's a message to him. And going on to what he said to me, I want you guys to, in the comment section below of this video, tell me what you like about my channel. Just tell me what you really enjoyed most and what you expect from me to keep on going, doing what you love most in this comment section below. I really want to know. And also tell me what I can improve on, because I haven't done this for very long, but I know that I have a long way to go and a lot that I can improve on, and I want to grow and improve. That's one of the reasons why I'm going to keep going and keep on doing this, because I really want to improve. I really want to know you guys' feedback. I really want to know how you guys feel about me, so I can be the best YouTuber for what you guys want me to be, because that's what it's about. I've said it on many occasions that this is about you guys. I do it for you. So please give me your advice, and please tell me what I need to improve on and what you like about. So, what you like about me, please. But going into this video, so today's topic is about the Pokemon games, and since E3 is coming up, I thought I would discuss this. Talk about how much the Pokemon games have grown throughout the years and how they've really developed into something great. They've always been pretty damn good, but I think they've evolved to something really promising, and I feel like they needed to go into this growth for these games to get better and better. They've gone in better and better every time they've released a new Pokemon game. So I really want to talk about this growth, because from where we are right now, from what happened in Generation 7 with the games to where we are now, I mean, to where we were back then, it's amazing to me how much they've grown and how much they've developed in complexity and story, Pokemon design, character design. You think about where Pokemon was in the 90s with the games and how simplistic they were, but now they've really just grown. I mean, a big part of that is technology, since you couldn't grow the games without technology growing, and I'm glad they've developed with technology. It's really awesome how the games have just developed so much, because you look at Gen 1, there were many problems with turns with the software and everything that was about the game, because you guys know all the glitches and everything that was wrong Generation 1. I don't want to... Let's not get into how busted Rap was as a move. That move was not fair, but back then, in Generation 1, 2, now. And how they've fixed those mistakes and made them to positives. And finally, Generation 7, what also really impressed me about it is that this probably would be just in a lower thing because of the region, but they had finally gotten rid of HMs. And I love that about these because, again, HMs, they were really tedious, they were annoying, they were unnecessary moves that you couldn't get rid of except by the move deleter. It's just, and not only that the ride Pokemon ability in Generation 7 get rid of that, but it was a cool idea. I mean, think about it. That's a lot cooler having a set of Pokemon that you get on instead of having to have one of your Pokemon in your team have to have and learn a move just because you need it to progress through the game. So I feel like that's what Gen 7 did a lot of good at, is that they got rid of all the tedious, annoying aspects of Pokemon and gave you more of a freedom to develop your team and your strategy and everything. So I really thought that was and again, we needed that change for, because the gym format was getting pretty stale. If we will, see, in the games, I agree that the gym formula was getting old and it needed to change. But in the anime, it's different because with the anime is that there was a league, which, but in the games, it was just you beat the gyms in Elite Four. See, that's a completely different thing, and it's a lot harder to win in the anime as well. So it leaves it more interesting. With how the games have been, they've been relatively simple with the gyms. Match, know your advantages, match the level of the gyms, and there you go. It's always been pretty simplistic. And although this game, some of the trials weren't the hardest things ever, but I feel like it brought a lot of a fresh aspect into Pokemon. And that's just really what the games have turned into. Like, Generation 7 is the ultimate form of their progress, as in terms with the games from back then and how long they've had. It's the ultimate progression because if you say after all that time we were able to finally just commend them on, like, wow, just think about this, like, guys, it's awesome. It's just thinking about this, I just find it really interesting, because I look at, Generation 5, that had a pretty complex story as well. That is a great story. But it wasn't really till Black 2 and White 2 was where the story really developed and the games were really good. So those games were the second best games in the series, behind Sun and Moon in my opinion. But each and every generation, the story got better, honestly. Except from Generation 3 to 4, I would say really the story got worse. Because the problem with the Generation 4 games is probably my least favorite, honestly. They had many other more important problems than the story. But the story was one of those problems because, to me, I just didn't really... They went too far, making God Pokemon and stuff like that. It didn't really seem like a good direction. I don't know. If you guys like Generation 4, tell me in the comment section below. It personally wasn't my cup of tea. But yeah, but continuing on. So, continuing on. So, and that's what I'm saying, guys. Because when we had Generation 1, it was just go catch a bunch of Pokemon, win the league. 2 was a little bit more complicated than that, but still had that same type of idea. 3, you had 2 teams. That was probably the most comical one out of all the stories, because I just found it funny, guys. Team Aqua and Team Magma going at it. I thought that was just a great way to add some humor to the story. Everything, and we saw the remix, but the remix with Ruby and Sapphire, I have to commend them on that. And that's an example. That's also a really great example of how the games have grown from the remakes of Generation 3. Because with Generation 3, a lot of problems that the people had with it was that it was just so I think like with it was probably because, I mean, mainly the physical special split, but didn't happen until Generation 4. But I feel like the problem I had with, they didn't flesh out the story the best way they could have back in Generation 3. And I think that really that's what the Generation 3 remakes excelled in, was they completely polished the story up and gave the characters more development, and the character interactions were better because of that as well. So that's a key in the right direction. So overall, I just love what they've done to improve. And that's really the whole point of this video, guys. I just wanted to discuss with you guys and get your thoughts about this, how they've evolved and grown. Do you agree with all my reasons that I have for the game's growing? And tell me why or why not. And going back to what I said in the first part of the video, if you guys like what I do and want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family about me, get the word out, because again, going back to the beginning of the video, he really gave me that kind of advice for branch out, maybe talk to some of the other YouTubers that have gone through what I'm going through right now. So that was just positive. So again, just spread the word out if you guys really enjoy what I do. And I just again love to thank you guys for all the support you've given me already. And I just hope that one day I will make it big. That's the goal. Gotta strive for something. But again, I'm Destin Trainer, guys. Have a great day. I'm signing off now. Peace.